What's up everyone? I can't believe I'm making this video just now. It's February 24th and we had a couple of months here where we feel like we didn't make so much progress as we would have liked, but that's okay because, you know, winter, shorter days, very cold outside. Although we had a small electric heater in the bus, it could barely keep up with the cold temperatures. But we still got some things done. Oh, this is so nice. I love this kind of stuff. But however, now I'm making the video and hopefully I'll get to put it together and upload it soon enough. And it's about our propane tank mount. As you can see, I cut out this access door and I'm gonna use a piano hinge and then just have a piece of metal bigger than this and then use some rubber gasket all around, and we're gonna have some kind of mechanism to lock the door in place. And this gives us full access over here. We can check what's up, we can fill the tank and also inspect it. So we took out the propane tank to see how it will fit under the bus here, make sure we have enough space and kind of get a rough idea of how we want to mount it, where we're going to drill the holes. We got this off of eBay. It's a 29 gallon propane tank, and it came with the bent corner of this upper lip here. These are the subfloor screws that came out. I didn't coat them with rubberized spray yet, but I intend to do that because I noticed condensation happens. I already put this stuff on it, the Gorilla Glue construction adhesive. This lip goes underneath the flange, mounted on the side of the propane tank, and then it's reinforced by this piece, and I cut a bunch of these up. They used to be the metal tracks mounted in the floor to hold the seats down.
mounting the propane tank under the bus. We have it inside the bus because we were applying this rubberized spray, and initially we were doing it in the back room where the table saw is, and the fumes from the chemical were coming into the house and smelling up the whole house, and it was awful. So we brought it into the bus to finish coating it with the rubberized spray. And the reason we did that is because we talked with my uncle, who has a long history of working on cars and knows a lot about what happens to the undersides of cars and vehicles after years and years on the road. And in the winter time, there's a lot of salt on the roads, obviously, and just a lot of general, like, you know, snow and rocks and sand and that kind of stuff. And over time, things rust out, obviously. And he was saying that the best thing you can do for your propane tank would be to coat it with layers and layers of paint so that it has a thicker barrier and takes a longer time to wear down. And you'll be able to tell when it is starting to wear down, and, you know, sand it down and repaint it if you need to. So when we got the tank, it was white, and it just had one layer of whatever Rust-Oleum or primer paint that was on it. And we put 2 more layers of the white primer Rust-Oleum paint, let those dry, and then we did 2 layers of this rubberized spray. This is the tire flap that we took off that we will reinstall once the propane tank is in place, which will obviously help protect it from the spray coming up off of the tire.
There's a little bit of gap here, but we're gonna fill that in with a couple washers. It's probably easier to see than to talk about it. Now, of course, these holes were spaced out, I don't know, every 4 inches or so. So then I had to drill some extra using a special bit head to give that concave funnel shape for the head of the screw to fit in. Then recycle all the bolts and nuts. This should be a solid setup. So we're going to use these bolts and nuts with a washer, and then we're going to use these big heavy duty ones that will go through here.
Hey.
There's a lot more to talk about, but these are gonna go on top of the lip.
When TB's saying lips, this is what he's referring to. Frame of the bus.
So the bolt is gonna go through this, through the lip, and eventually through the metal bar, washer, and then bolt underneath.
Damn.
These are gonna provide some extra support, and they're all measured. And
these are also from the seats.